The dude on this, hey guys, got a video for you today. But old teacher I used to have that definitely had some mental issues. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so this teacher I had a lot of issues with me because of the fact, like, I would always call him out on his bull crap. Okay, okay, I was gonna say it. I always call him on his bullshit, and like the dude always would try and, I guess you could say, band with it, I guess. Of like, because of the fact is that he always would try and make everyone feel bad of whenever he had like an issue or something. And like, whenever he came into class of like in a grumpy mood, he'd take it out on the students and everything. And like, he'd go into his personal life of like, oh, my girlfriend broke up with me and all that. And it's like, dude, come on. If we, what do a bunch of like grade 11ers or fucking grade 10ers have to do with the fact of like you breaking up with a girl? And like, this dude, I swear, sorry, it just angers me whenever I talk about this, but this dude, he always would have, I guess you can say, an audacity to him because of the fact of like, he always would try and make you feel bad whenever you did something wrong on the test, and always would try and make it turn it into such a way of like where it was your fault, you had an answer wrong. And I don't condone this unless you somehow ask your teacher for this or something. But this dude would always try and like mark all the tests that he had and read the answers out loud to the class, all of them, even for people that didn't ask them to be read. If there was someone that he hated that had a low test, and it's like, if someone has a low test and they're embarrassed by it, don't read it out to them because it's just not cool. It's not a vibe. It's not a chill vibe. And this dude, I swear, my God, he every time I tried saying to the, I guess, staff or whatever, the administration, that like he was a very bad teacher, they kind of would blow me off and everything, and that's probably why it was because of the principal. That's the entire story in general, and that's a later story. But that principal, I swear, would always try and kind of forcefully put it on us of like, oh God, you're doing it wrong. Please do it this way. And it's this principal and her were buddy buddies because of the fact like way it was set up. This teacher wasn't actually technically a teacher, I guess, in some aspect, because this teacher was hired in a temporary aspect because I was looking for someone that would handle my class because apparently mine was disruptive or something when we were the most kind class ever. It just, we wouldn't put up with wrong answers. And this one, uh, this one dude, he always, or the fucking, the teacher would always try and forcefully, and like this, okay, la 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 la, sorry, I can't speak, Jesus. My friend of mine that is a girl, she, is still talking to this teacher right now, the fact, like, cause he transferred out of our school, into another division, and this girl, she's been talking to him of like, cause I still think it's weird, but like, she she's been talking to him because of the fact like apparently he was her favorite teacher. Like, oh, kudos to you for still trying to be in contact with your favorite teacher, but like, once we're not out of high school yet, but like once you're out of high school, why would you want any reminders of high school? Okay, no, that's wrong because high school fans. Let me phrase that. Why would you want reminders of the schoolwork in high school? For example, staying in contact with a teacher. But honestly, like, the dude was a chill guy, but when he ever get in a mood, he'd always just genuinely be a jerk. And I didn't like that because of the fact of that, like, he'd always would try and forcefully put himself on like students and everything, and obviously I couldn't prove anything. It's from hearsay, but like the dude would he was genuinely creepy around high school girls, and one time I was talking with him, it just oh god, I'll tell you another time because it just was freaking creepy. The dude, I swear, the dude is going to eventually get in trouble. The fact is, like, where he thinks like a high school girl hit on him or something. And it's keep in mind, this dude, this grown ass man is roughly, no, not roughly, he is 35. 35. Out of all the ages he could ever be, he is 35 and he's still talking to a 17-year-old girl. And, like, there's something wrong with that aspect. Because this dude, I swear, like, because we had, I think it was, yeah, it was 5 dudes that were all my friends, and it was like entirely class made up of my friends, and 3 girls, yeah, 3 girls that were set up in it, no, 4 girls, one was of a different class, but they were set up in this class, and this dude would always try and, like, flirt with them. It was weird. And my friend was like, well, yeah, he's definitely going to get arrested when we show it on the news, as like 90% of the USA teachers are. By the way, if you're a teacher, props to you because you put up with more crap than most people. Especially if you have like the bad class of like the ones that pull pranks or everything. Anyways, this dude, I don't know what was wrong with him, but like he he was like it was weird. He was a good math teacher, but like he wasn't a good people person because of the fact of like obviously like him being a dick. And I keep saying him. Let's oh god. Let's give him the name Mr. Shepherd. Mr. Shep I should have done this at the beginning of the story, but Mr. Shepherd honestly was like he was he was like I don't know, it's weird. He was a 30-year-old man, but he carried himself like a 70-year-old, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you heard that right. 70-year-old. The dude was so. And like, the dude, I swear, the dude came to school always high because his eyelids would be dilated and everything, and he had bags under his eyes. And honestly, I think that's why he got fired because of the fact, like, he'd always would come to school high. And, like, if you're teaching children, just don't come high. Because, like, we'd be talking about math too, and, like, we get into this I can't speak. Philosophical, you know what I mean, trying to say. Discussion of, like, what, how was politics in today and everything. And it's like, we're not in social, dude. So chill out. Anyways, I'd like you guys hit the subscribe button. Love you guys. Bring more content to you soon. And I start getting back in the groove of things. Alright, bye.